Hello everyone and welcome to this in-depth and comprehensive coverage of one of the most anticipated opening matches in World Cup history. Today, on June 11th, 2026, the 2026 FIFA World Cup kicks off with a historic clash at Estadio Banorte in Mexico City, Mexico. The host nation Mexico takes on South Africa, known as Bafana, in front of more than 87,000 passionate fans. This is not just any opening game. It is a rematch of the 2010 World Cup opening match in South Africa, where the game ended in a thrilling 1-1 draw. South Africa scored first through an iconic goal by Siphiwe Tshabalala in the 55th minute, and Mexico equalized with a header from Rafael Marquez. 16 years later, the roles are reversed. Mexico is the host, and South Africa returns to the World Cup after a long absence, hoping to create new memories. The atmosphere in Mexico City is going to be electric. The Mexican fans are famous for their incredible energy, colorful displays, chants, and massive human waves that fill the stadium. This World Cup is jointly hosted by Mexico, the United States, and Canada, and it is the largest tournament ever with 48 teams. Mexico enters Group A as one of the favorites to top the group, which also includes South Korea and the Czech Republic. South Africa qualified through a strong performance in the African qualifiers and dreams of repeating their giant-killing feats from 2010. Let us take a look back at the history between these two teams. They have faced each other several times. Mexico won convincingly 4-0 in 1993 and 4-2 in 2000. South Africa won 2-1 in 2005, and they drew 1-1 in the 2010 World Cup. Overall, Mexico holds the historical edge, but South Africa has always shown great fighting spirit and resilience. In recent years, Mexico under head coach Javier Aguirre has been in solid form. Aguirre, who is returning for his third stint with the national team, led them to impressive friendly wins, including a 5-1 victory over Serbia, a 2-0 win against Ghana, and positive results against Australia. The team perfectly blends experienced players with hungry young talents. On the other side, South Africa under veteran coach Hugo Broos has shown improvement. Broos, who previously achieved success with Cameroon, has built a disciplined side that relies on team spirit, speed on the counterattack, and strong defensive organization. However, they sometimes struggle to maintain consistency against top-level opponents. Now let us dive deep into the Mexican squad. In goal, the legendary Guillermo Ochoa, at 40 years old, is making his 6th World Cup appearance. His experience is invaluable. The defense is anchored by solid players such as Edson Alvarez playing in Europe, Cesar Montes, Juan Vazquez, Mateo Chavez, Jesus Gallardo, and Jorge Sanchez. This backline becomes particularly difficult to break down on home soil. In midfield, exciting young talents like Gilberto Mura, who is the youngest player in the squad, along with Obed Vargas, Eric Lira, Luis Romo, Orbelin Pineda, and Brian Gutierrez, bring energy, creativity, and high-pressing intensity. The attack is led by Raúl Jiménez, who has been performing well in the Premier League with Fulham, Santiago Jiménez playing for Milan, Julián Quiñones, Alexis Vega, Roberto Alvarado, and Guillermo Martinez. Mexico possesses great width, quick transitions, and dangerous set-piece threats. Tactically, Javier Aguirre prefers organized formations like 4-3-3 or 4-2-3-1. The team focuses on maintaining high possession, often above 60%, pressing in the opposition half, and launching rapid counterattacks. With the home crowd behind them, Mexico will look to dominate the game and secure an early victory in the group stage. Turning to South Africa, goalkeeper Ronwen Williams, the captain who plays for Mamelodi Sundowns, is the backbone of the team. The defense includes reliable players such as Aubrey Modiba, Kuliso Mudau, Bradley Cross, Bulelam Fiku, and others who provide physicality and organization. In midfield, Tepehoma Koena, Rivaldo Coetzete, Tapelo Maseko, and Jaden Adams control the engine room. Up front, Lyle Foster from Burnley, Evidence Mukpopa, Ikram Rainers, and others carry the attacking threat. Hugo Broos usually sets up a balanced and sometimes defensive approach, relying heavily on fast counterattacks and set pieces. South Africa hopes to repeat the magic of 2010 when they beat France and drew with Mexico, but they face a very motivated host nation this time. Statistically, Mexico excels in possession, accurate passing, and shots on target. South Africa is competitive in duels and aerial battles. The high altitude in Mexico City will favor the home team, who are more accustomed to these conditions. Other key factors include possible injuries, mental pressure on the hosts in the opening game, and the motivation of the South African players to prove themselves on the biggest stage. My personal prediction is a Mexican victory by 2-0 or 2-1. However, football is full of surprises. If South Africa can withstand the early pressure and score first, the momentum could shift dramatically. This match will set the tone for the entire Group A. In conclusion, this opening match promises to be an unforgettable start to the 2026 World Cup. Whether you support El Tri or Bafana, the passion and excitement are guaranteed. Let us know your predictions for the scoreline and key players in the comments below. Please like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications for more detailed pre-match and post-match analysis. Thank you so much for watching this extended coverage. Vamos Mexico and go Bafana! The 2026 World Cup has officially begun.